Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Horizon Zero Dawn. I'm Subpunnicut Poster, and we're back at Sunfall.
How could Uther betray us now, when his support is so sorely needed? Come take a look. I'll give you a good price.
Yeah, but what's the point? It won't bring us home any faster.
They don't mind me stealing their shit. And that merchant there doesn't have anything new to sell, so I just ignored him. She looks kind of happy there, like, wow, this is neat.
The Sun Ring. Proud tradition.
It's not a meridian. That makes
I should have been listened.
And I just hang out here for a little bit, watching these three guys just get completely shit on by this behemoth. And they kept getting up, and I thought, oh, well, maybe they're, you know, just kind of invulnerable. They don't have health bars or anything like that. But no, as it turns out, they can get quite dead. Poor bastards.
Now we get to see if your attack on their focus network was entirely
Excuse me?
successful.
What are you talking about? Did I crash the network or not?
In theory, all should be well.
Sounds like Mordin in Mass Effect 2 on Horizon. I'm hoping that you survive.
Success. Welcome to the Citadel, Aloy. I'll check back with you in a moment. In the meantime, circulate.
Now, you can come to Sunfall once the world opens up, if you're out just riding around, before any of the plot stuff happens. And if you do, Silence will warn you off. That might be the first time you have contact with him. And he'll just be like, nope, nope, don't go in there, because he hasn't crashed the network, so on and so forth. And Aloy will refuse to go inside. So you can come here early, but you can't get in.
A bit of advice, Outlander? We're at war. You're either useful, or you're in our way.
Well, I'm not useful to you. And you might notice this looks a little different. This was some of the footage that was lost, and I replayed this section on the PS5. I would like to fucking complain, because you can record on the PS5 at 4K 60. That's what this upscales to. But if you go to export that, it appears as a fucking WebM file, and nothing reads fucking WebM. So, what the fuck, Sony? Kiss my ass. I tried for several hours to get it to work, and then I just went back and re-recorded it again at 1060.
If you want to hear about today's bounties, head for the throne room. You're not going to make any shards by standing out here. Filthy mercenary bottom feeders.
I'll take the shards, even if it means having to listen to Bahavas.
I hear the Shadow Cards are looking for one of their own.
I hear.
You're among the faithful.
Oh, fuck off.
By the glory of the sun revealed.
That is a completely ridiculous hat.
The one true Sun King. The light in shadow. Whose will is light and whose light is law.
I command Lucius Bahavas to speak in
Yeah, I'm sure that was his idea.
By the will of radiant Edaman does the sun glare down mercilessly upon the traitor Uthid. To the hunter who brings his head to us shall go a bounty of 500 shards.
More prisoners than royalty, don't you think?
Oh, thanks.
Not only did the wretch conspire to
You and I need to
infiltrate
chat,
the Citadel
little
and
huntress.
assassinate
The
the
green
one
tent
true
down in
king,
Shadowside.
but he refused
I'll
to
be waiting.
surrender when discovered
Kinda busy.
and fled. And in doing so, demonstrated wanton disregard for the safety
We both know
of
you're
the
no killer for
king's
hire.
subjects.
Uthid is innocent. So come see
Go
me
forth then,
while there's still time to save
and
him.
do the will of the sun.
So, the way in I spoke of is right behind you.
You've got to be kidding.
Not at all. And you needn't worry about the Kestrels. They'll be too busy acting important to pay attention to you.
First time in the Citadel, gotta see the sun ring from on high.
But the Kestrels.
Ha! They want us to see this, boy. It makes quite an impression.
I guess. And I like how Aloy whips her weapon out there like, oh, can I start shooting people now? No, Aloy, you can't.
The balustrade. It's a short drop from there.
And the next plot mission is down there. But if you go down there, Silence will tell you, make sure you've taken care of pretty much everything you want to get taken care of. And we're going to go talk to that lady first. And of course end up fucking off before we get to the actual
They're not waiting to
plot
come
mission.
home.
I saw a Kestrel talking to a couple Outlanders. Whenever
And now the behemoth's just wandering around all kind of sad. Doesn't have anyone to kill.
The food is from Dowager Queen Nasadi, little ones. Her Highness knows times are hard and helps when she can. Eat. Bring some home for your families. If you
Because
have
I'm
one.
sure that one pair will feed a lot of people.
I've heard whispers about you. Rides machines, fancy spear, delightful.
Oh, thank you.
vehicles. Some even say you have a conscience. How extraordinary.
Who are you? You're obviously not one of the Shadow Karja.
My name is Vanasha. For now, all you need to know is that I'm a whisper of reason in this howling pit of insanity.
I know how that feels.
I'm sure you do. And so does Uthid. He's a good man, so naturally the Shadow Karja want to murder him. I've done some digging, and I think he's headed for the Green Climb. It won't take those mercenaries long to find him. He could use some help, if you're so inclined.
What if I'm not?
Stop being evasive and tell me who you really are.
Stop being evasive? You might as well tell me to stop being charming. It's impossible, but I like you, so I'll tell you a secret. I have friends in Meridian, and I like to do favors for them when I can. Uthid might be of use to them, if he survives.
You can really see here the difference between Aloy's
How do you know Uthid is innocent?
speech and
I'm
Vanasha's
excellent
speech
at
as far
making
as
inquiries.
modeling goes.
Look,
That was all done by
from his own rations
computer as
and
far as
personally
Vanasha, and
punishes
so her
anyone who hurts the
mouth
old
movement
Viking
is
first.
really weird.
The idea that he would try to kill Edelman is ridiculous. He must have found something that can embarrass the priesthood. Otherwise, Bahavas wouldn't risk marking such a well-regarded man for death.
What makes you think he's on the Green Climb?
He knows he'll be pursued, so he needs a hideout that's both familiar and defensible. He once single-handedly held off an entire bandit clan in those foothills. My guess is that he'll fall back on what worked before.
I'll do what I can for Uthid. But what about you?
What about me, what?
What will you do while I risk my life?
Useful things, little huntress. Look for 3 dead trees south of Sunfall. They mark the start of the Green Climb. Good luck.
Vanasha, I quite like her. She's rather amusing. Go ahead and mark that.
When I thought of loyalty, I thought of Uthid. He can't have just been faking it, can he?
And lucky for us, well, we have a campfire nearby. Three dead trees.
3 dead trees. Just like Vanasha said. Let's see if Uthid came through here.
Take some of that. And like I said, I re-recorded this part, and the first time through did everything perfectly, and here I'm just wandering around like a complete fucking moron, even though it was just a day later, so I don't... I was sober. Chalk it up to that.
These tracks lead up that rise. Must be the green climb. Foot tracks stop here. Time to climb.
God damn it! Better heal up because I fucked that up again. Oh! Jesus Christ. Now where do I go? Part of the problem too is that I just wrapped up the DLC for Forbidden West, and it's not exactly climb anywhere, but you do have a lot more options than just the little painted rocks in this game, so maybe that's part of it too. I'm just trying to climb instead of looking for the marked places. I don't know what the hell that noise was.
Right. Made it. Where did you go, Uthid? Food scraps. I'll bet Uthid stopped to see if he was being followed. Food scraps. I'll bet Uthid stopped to see if he was being followed.
Could you say that one more time?
He must have kept going. I've got to catch up.
You have to re-tag. Even though it's just 1080p, the 60 frames per second makes a huge difference in how this looks.
Everything useful has been stripped.
And I saw the stuff on the back, and I'm like,
Uthid's been gathering components, probably for ammo.
is this a model? Is this a regular enemy? So I shot it a few times with my harvest arrows, and nah, it doesn't really work. So that's not a normal dead animal. Fucking glint hawks. Still hate them. And I was gonna shoot it, and then I'm like, wait. Yeah, yes, let's do this instead. So I can loot. And I see that the targeting is still shit.
This won't go quietly.
Yeah, I think it's a bit late for that. Fuck's sake! the weapons are quite a bit more accurate in Forbidden West, although some of the enemies still have really weird hitboxes where shots will go right through a torso and it doesn't count for anything. Son of a bitch! This also sucks because they have a tendency to crash where you can't get to them. Fuck you.
Where'd he go from here?
I gotta go across that little archway, but here I am fucking around in the corner. Turned night though. Really pretty.
Uthid took down a Ravager. Not an easy kill, but worth it.
Oh, come on, it's not that hard.
Dead Watchers. More scrap for Uthid's stockpile.
Or mine.
The next one doesn't miss.
Uthid?
You're young for a bounty hunter. Or am I old for a soldier?
I'm not here for the price on your head, Uthid. I believe you're innocent.
Innocent? Come on, then. If this is a trick, it's a good one. You've earned your kill.
First, let me steal your shit.
No tricks. Just talk.
All right. Speak.
I want to know what happened at Sunfall. What really happened.
All right. For weeks, each dawn in the tent city came with a new death. Always in their sleep, no struggle. The old, the infirm, sometimes the young. Those who couldn't fight for the cause. I should have realized then it was a culling.
Who would do such a thing?
They thought it was a curse, an evil spirit. But it was only a man. And a silent poison. It took time to catch him, but we did. We brought him before Bahavas for the sun's judgment.
The High Priest Bahavas? He's the one who put the bounty on you.
Yes. He thanked me for my diligence, then had his guards release the villain. You see? It was he who ordered the culling. Then they turned on us. Should have died with my men, so their loyalty meant...
No, that would still mean pretty much
20 years
nothing.
I gave to the sun. For what? Malice and murder? As for honor, sacrifice, true sacrifice, the kind priests and rulers know nothing of? It's all a fat joke.
If it's honor you seek, the Sun Carjas seem trustworthy. A little stuck up, maybe, but trustworthy.
Those Carja once raided your Nora lands. Raided every land we could reach. It was the Sun's will. I did what I was told. Others did worse. But as their captain, I had...
Uthid, I don't care what you did. I can't absolve you. But the Carja are changing their ways. You could too.
Perhaps. Avad doesn't understand what the Sun demands of its soldiers.
Perhaps he understands it too well.
Now you sound like the blameless Murad.
I can believe you're a good man. But why go with the Shadow Karja in the first place? Why serve them?
Because of Itamen, of course. He was the one true Sun King.
Itamen's just a child.
Yes, an untainted vessel. I believed he was pure. But they used him. Used our faith. I can see that now. No shadows under a noonday sun. Bahavas didn't need to disgrace my name. I did it myself, serving a rotten throne.
I met someone who wants to get you out of this. A woman named Vanasha. But first, we need to get you out of here.
What are you? You look like a hunter. You give orders like a soldier who's been out.
Rah!
Mercenaries. Think they'll all line up to tell me I'm innocent?
Should have stayed on the plains, Karja! The mountains belong to us! Kikuk's killers!
Bunch of fat Banuk.
When we're done with you, you won't even leave an echo!
You didn't make it hard to be followed. Almost as if you wanted to go out in a showdown.
Not much gets by you.
There, looks like she means to fight.
You think? Uthid is theoretically helping you here, but he's absolutely fucking useless. Just completely. I'm just... Oops, that was funny. I'm just running in circles here, basically. No real reason, just being an ass.
Move and cut, nothing more.
Oh, fuck you, game. Nice dog. Son of a bitch!
It's up to you now, man. Rally, we can still finish them.
I swear to God. Now that one was my fault. Yeah, see? They just come right up and Uthid's doing absolutely fuck all. So I just beat this guy to death.
We still got another squad on the way.
Fuck you. Nah, I saw that coming. Get the fuck out of the way, Uthid! If you're not gonna help, at least get out of the way!
We're getting picked up.
Yes?
Move in. We'll send the rest as soon as they arrive.
Also, they're not setting off my traps, which is really annoying.
Focus!
Now I just get sick of the whole arrow thing. I'm like, fuck it, I'm blowing them up! Really? That's better. You're gonna do some proxy bombs. Try and cover the area they keep running down.
Death on its way.
That won't be the last of them. Follow me. I've stashed supplies up above.
Damn it. I know I can't jump up there. Or there. Not on my own, anyway. And this mechanic only happens like a couple of times in the game, but Jesus Christ, they use it like 3 times in this mission and it's fucking annoying as shit. Just let me climb up.
Grab what you can while we still have time.
Okay. wasn't done there. The game just kicked me out, so I guess the time was up. Aren't you guys cold?
A robust defense is the most satisfying to break. All right, Marvels. We brought the priest out here, so let's put on a show.
Oh. Dude, you look like a goddamn cake topper.
We've unfinished business, Bahavas and I. This will be difficult. I think you rallied to a lost cause.
I don't intend to die today, Uthid.
I did. But you're starting to change my mind.
I like all the decorations he has on his armor. The same thing. Block off some paths. Ow!
It's gonna rain death.
It sure is. I'm like, fine, Uthid, take care of it. He doesn't. He doesn't do shit. Ow! Fuck off.
Not bad. To your left, but my Marvels thrive on adversity. Step it up, boys.
Well, at least that did something.
Haven't you got anything better to do?
Apparently not. Oh, who left this here? Well, that was satisfying. And a twofer. I love this thing, but it's really not for sniping. Oh, maybe it is. Stick your fucking head up. And here I am getting attacked again because Uthid did fuck all. I don't even know where he is.
That's the last of the Marvels.
Bahamut thought he had enough fodder to keep him safe. Now there's hope for justice. Will you?
Were you hiding behind that rock, you useless git? No, I won't come with you. Let me get my shit.
The snow's got a bite out here.
I fell in a hole. Like, what? What? Tool.
Looks good.
And here we go with the hike up again.
This won't be easy. Bahavas still has his personal guard.
Okay. Make some bombs. Stuck on a goddamn rock. Stuck on a goddamn bridge. Well, at least we can get stuff from the other people we blew up.
Across there and we'll have him.
Yeah.
I had to come here myself to end your suffering, Uthid, and mine. The Outlanders led us here, and now that they are dead, their price is most
Christmas
affordable.
tree.
But enough with needles. It's time for blades. Remove them from the sun.
It's nighttime.
For justice! If any remains.
And these guys are all heavies. Oh, excuse me. Oops. And they hit hard, so you do have to be fairly careful. There's not really, I mean, there's cover, but it's not any good. And since Uthid is fucking useless, I just suggest keep moving as much as possible.
Make it hurt if the shadow falls upon them.
Did that hurt? Also, Bahavas does not shut the fuck up during this whole thing, and he just keeps repeating lines over and over again, which is annoying as shit.
The sun sets on your pathetic life, Uthid.
Here's a tip. If you only have 3 voice lines, only talk 3 times. That guy's hiding in the tree, so I keep missing.
The shadow falls upon them.
Oh my god, Uthid, did you kill? No, you got killed.
Kill the traitor! Kill Lenora!
And that's not my favorite heavy weapon, but... And then I try and just fucking shoot him and it won't let me. God damn it. It's mostly just for catharsis. Shut the fuck up! Not again! Yes, let's end this big climactic fight with a... Let me lift you up on this ledge. While the dude just stands there and waits for us.
Whatever deal you worked out with him, I'll double it. More than double it.
No. I'm tired of this, Bahavas. The lies and the violence in your cheap...
Your cologne sucks.
I don't suppose you'd kill yourself.
I had to. I had to. Prune the weak, or all the Carja and Shadow are doomed.
This solves nothing. But may the sun find some worth among your drying bones.
I'm not sure why Aloy has her back turned here. She's seen worse, and she's certainly done worse, so it's like, what?
That was quite a fireworks show.
You took your time.
I was busy. What do you think happened to Yan Shund, the other mercenary?
Aren't you
band?
cold?
And I had to organize passage to Meridian for a wanted man. Give us a moment, Uthid. Girl talk. You've had quite a day. I never imagined Bahavas would blunder into his own trap. His death opens up wonderful possibilities. Remember Edaman and Nasadi, the Child King and his mother guarded like hostages at Sunfall? With Bahavas gone, no one will be watching them. I want to get them out. And I could use your help.
Kidnapping the Sun King of the Shadow Carja is no small task.
It's not kidnapping. They want to go to Meridian, to safety.
How do you know that?
I've been posing as Nasadi's handmaiden. She's scared. For herself, of course, but mostly for Itamen.
Why do you care what happens to them?
Itamen is the Shadow Carja's figurehead. If he defects, it will remove their last trace of legitimacy. Beyond that, he's just a boy who clings to his mommy. He made a little grazer for me out of matchsticks once. It wasn't very good. Still,
Vanasha.
nobody ever made anything for me before.
What's going to happen?
Kid, you
in
get an
Sunfall now
F
that
minus
Bahava
on your
dead?
art project.
Oh, it will be glorious. The priests will panic. There'll be infighting, skullduggery, and backstabbing as they wrangle for power. Best of all, they'll be distracted. Bahavas, your life brought misery, but your death is a flower that blooms in abundance.
Well, at least you're having a good time.
What's going to happen to Uthid now?
Don't worry. You gave him a second life, and I'll put it to good use. He'll be welcomed in Meridian as a military advisor. Hopefully he can help Avad finish the Shadow Carja with as little bloodshed as possible.
What do you need to get Nasadi and Itamen out of Sunfall?
With Bahavas dead, Sunfall is the easy part. I'll handle that. The big fuss will be crossing the border to the Sundom. Find my friend, Three-Toe Huadiv, near the Branded Shore. I hired his crew to sweep the path, so all you have to do is wait for me.
If this Wadiv has already cleared the area, why do you need me?
Contingencies, little huntress. Something will go wrong, and I need protection I can count on.
Well, at least she's practical.
I'll try not to disappoint.
And these guys have fun dialogue, so I stuck
Said he
around
would
for
help
it.
me. Are we bound for Meridian?
Only if you want to go, my dear.
What choice do I have?
None at all. I was just being polite.
What makes you think Avad will welcome me after I served his enemies?
He's a forgiving man. Just smile a lot. You can't smile, can you? No, that's a grimace. Nervous about going to Meridian?
I've been a soldier for 20 years. I do not get nervous.
Not even around a pretty lady?
I will not dignify that with a response.
Alright, that's gonna do it for this episode of Let's Play Horizon Zero Dawn. I'm Subpunnicut Poster. Join us next time.